Today on Willow Oak, we're gonna move some cows. Let's get started. Well, it's a little windy out today. Had a little storm blow through last night, dropped 2.5 inches of rain on us. Appreciate the rain, but it was a pretty good downpour. Now, if you've been watching, you know I've had the cows down the bottoms for about the last 6 weeks. Down the bottom, this little section right over there. Well, it's time to move them over here. They hadn't been on this pasture in a good while. I got it clipped last week. As you can see, there's a lot of grass in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie into this temporary fence right here, go right through there to my granddaughter's house, hook it in right there, get some water set up there, and give them this section to hold them for a few days. And we're gonna walk them on down through this pasture a little bit at a time. So let's get started. There come the goats. Guess they coming to help. We've got the water hooked up, got the float valve on it. Now this is a little 40-gallon stock tank I got right here, which is plenty for the cows I got. I've just got 5 cows, a bull, a steer, or not a steer, a little bull calf. And this does great. What I like about it, being as small as it is, it's a lot easier to dump out, clean out, move around, or whatever. So we're gonna let it fill on up while we finish our temporary fence, then we'll come back and check it. Okay, we've got a temporary up. Need one more post to go right here. I'll run and get one in just a minute. Now what I do, where I hook on these temporaries, just like that, and I take one post and I angle it out, kind of take a little pressure off of it. So I got this fence up, and I don't know if you can tell, it's on a little bit of an angle because I want to get back to where my water was. And in a few days, when we move them down another notch, I'll straighten this fence up. So let's go up here and check our water now. Well, our water has filled up, float valve has shut off, and that's going to work great right there for the number of cows I got. And also, if the goats come over here, they can get them a drink of water too. So the fence is up, water is set, so let's go get their minerals, bring over here, and get one more post that fits the other end. Now here are my weanlings out grazing. Y'all may get tired of me showing my weanlings, but that is the best group of goats I've ever raised. Aren't they pretty? And they are doing good. Just got to keep showing them. All right, let's go get our minerals now. Well, we're down here in the bottoms. We're getting the mineral feeder. Now I like to feed loose minerals. So here's my feeder right here, my mineral feeder. Be sure and keep minerals out year round, especially in the hot weather. They sure do need it. I took one water back up yesterday and gonna get this one right now. Now I just got through saying I like the 40-gallon waters. I do when I got water where I can use my float valve and keep it going. But down here there's no water, so I have to keep these big tanks. I keep 2 of them down here, 100-gallon. So I haul 200 gallons, but I got plenty of water here. I've got 3 of these tanks. And I've doggone all 3 of them are leaking. Now this is one I fixed, I don't know if you watched a couple weeks ago. I took some of that Flex Seal, and it's leaking right here. And same thing here. And I did it on there good. Let's take a look at the bottom. Here's the bottom. Kind of dirty right now, but right here, whoop, see how that's peeling up? Same thing on this side. I don't know. So it started leaking again. So I'm gonna take this one back up here. I'm gonna clean it up good, and I'm gonna try it again. I got the other 2. I've already got a couple of coats on them. And we're gonna see if we can't fit seed, because they're awful expensive to replace. And really the only time I need them when I got them down here at the bottoms. But I'm getting ready to move the cows out of the bottom down here. Really pretty here, and there's the river right over there, and my ponds, and the cows graze it pretty good. But this is where my son, oldest son, and my grandson, they hunt. They like to hunt down here because the deer like it here. So we're gonna pull the cows out, and just not long, a few more weeks, we're gonna plant all this down here. We're gonna do food plots for the deer. And then after the deer season, first part of January, we'll move the cows back down here. And we'll double dip. What the food plots will be good to bring the deer in, then the cows will benefit from it after the holidays. So that's the plans for here. So let's get the mineral feeder put out, load the water back up there, and go to our next step. Okay, well, temperature's up, water is full, working properly. Got some minerals moved and some fresh minerals in it. All we need now is some cows. Now I could call them, there's no sense in doing that. There they are right down there. Now if they hold true to form like they do every evening, they'll mosey on up through here shortly. They'll come right in this lot right here. There's another water and minerals right up there. These come up there in the afternoon. And what I'll do is I'll come down there then, I'll pull this silver gate around right here. I'll unhook my temporary here. I'll hook the two together. So then when they come out of that lot, they just funnel right over here to that side. And I guarantee you they're gonna be happy, happy, happy. They're gonna have some fresh grass, fresh minerals, fresh water. So we'll just keep our eye on them. They ought to be up here shortly. Well, just like clockwork, here are the cows. They all came up here. As you can see, I got another one of the 40-gallon water right here. They came up here just like clockwork. There's my other mineral thing right there. They came up here. Now let's ride down here and let me show you what I'm going to do. All right, let me show you what I'm going to do. There you have it, nothing to it. What I do to pull my fence where it's hooked right there, I pull it back to the second one, come across right here, stick me a post in right there. And I keep a little piece of this fence tied on this gate right here because I know it's gonna be too short. Hook it on right there, now it's wide open. Now those cows get through lounging around doing what they want to up there. They'll come right through this gate, funnel right over here into this new section. Easy peasy. That's just how easy it was. Look at them. They're just as happy as they can be. Fresh grass hadn't been grazed in several months. Several months. I don't know how long. 5 or 6 probably. So they're gonna be in that lot for several days, and we'll, as I say, keep walking on down through this pasture. They're looking good, fat and slick. Well, yesterday we got the cows moved. They're situated, they're doing fine. Today, we're down here working on another little project that I've been fiddling with for the last couple of weeks. So let me turn you around and show you what we're doing down here at the ponds. Now what has happened, these little ponds, shallow water ponds, we put them in several years ago, and they got a pipe just going across from one to the other. And what has happened over the last few years, the dirt has been eroding around the pipes. As you can see, it's eroded back about 5 feet. And what I did was I got these 60-pound cement bags from Lowe's, and I'm just stacking them in there. What I'm trying to do is stabilize the soil. Now yes, I could have got some riprap, which would have looked better, been nicer. The problem with the riprap, it costs a whole lot more money, been a lot more trouble. And I don't know how much it'd take. You know, I don't know if they haul you 3 tons or 10 tons, that trucking fee is going to be the same. So it's going to cost a good bit. Truck some in here, and where am I going to put it? I could dump it right here between them, wouldn't have to carry the riprap as far. But as I say, I've been working on it for a couple of weeks now, and they'd be in my way. So I elected to do this. So I went and got a few bags, stacked them in there. So I mean I need, stacked them in there some more. I did both sides. And they're not going anywhere, trust me. We had 2.5 inches of rain the night before last. They didn't move. You know, they've hardened up between wicking the moisture out of the ponds, moisture in the air in the mornings, and the rain. They're tight. And what I'm doing is coming back on top of them and putting some soil on top. Now granted, if we get another downpour like we did the night before last, it'll probably wash it away. So let's hope we can get some grass or some weeds growing in there before it all washes away. I still got to deal with the end down there. You can still see the bags a little bit, but we'll just do that a little bit of time. Right now we're trying to stabilize the soil so it'll quit eroding and wash our middle out right here. So that's what we've been doing. I went and got a little soil this morning, a local mulch yard just right here close to me. And they carry topsoil, garden soil, all that good stuff. I needed some in another little location. I used it, had some left, so I put some right here. And I'm gonna put off what I got left Lubab right over here. Let it settle. I'm not going to get any more today because I got that little pipe at the other end. It's not near as bad as it was up here, but we're gonna go ahead and fix it. So I'm gonna wait till I get it fixed and get some more soil and fix both of them. So let's get the rest of this soil off and we'll take another look at it. All right, well here's this side. Had a little bit of soil left, put it on it. Gonna need some more, but not gonna get it today. Let's ride down there and look at the other end and send me back semen I'm gonna need for it. Well, here's the other end. That's where we were up there. We're down here, as you can see, this one's not near as bad. So, but start a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix it before it gets bad. Look like I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get about 8 bags. I think that'll do it. And one more scoop of soil to finish up there and right here. And it's probably not gonna happen this week, probably next week. As we know, as you know, if you live on a farm or a homestead, there's always little projects to do. So I'm bumping on this one a little bit along. So hopefully next week we can get wrapped up down here. So that's all for now. Well, we got the cows taken care of. They're fat and sassy. And we got to work on our erosion control. Got it pretty well going. As I always say, there's something to do around here all the time. So that's where we're going to end it now. So until next time, hope you have a great week.